A very good morning and good evening to all the participants. What are we going to see in today's session? In today's session, I would like to discuss about how we can control what data can be accessed by what users. So let me take one business scenario, and based on the business scenario, I will explain how to control data based on users' role. So basically what we're going to see in today's session. Now suppose say there are two users, user 1 and user 2, and here we have user 2. Now in an analytic view where you have company code related data, now what is my requirement? My requirement is the company code related data, which is 1000 Germany, should be accessed by the user 1, and the company code data, that is 3000, should be accessed by user 2. Now how can we get access company code 1000 to user 1, and how can we get access to 3000 to the user 2? So let me show you how we can do this on system. So I'll click on Start, click All Programs, click SAP HANA, and click on HANA Studio. So once we click on HANA Studio, let me log in and try to access any analytic view. Let us try to access any analytic view. So I'm logging into system. So once I log into system, so here I'm trying to access the system. So once I try to access the system, so here you can see catalog and content. What is a catalog? Once you expand the catalog, and here you see content, expand the content. A content is a collection of package. So here at the content, you can see different packages. So once you, let us go to any of the package. I'll go to any of the package. Once you expand, let me double click on this analytic view. Once I double click on the analytic view, now here, let me drag and drop this company code into this time, into the star join. Let us link this company code. Let us link this company code BU KRS to BU KRS. Click on the star join. Click on the semantics. Click validate and click save and activate. So now, so here now you can see AN underscore PA underscore actual. So here we can see AN underscore PA underscore actual. Let us right click on AN underscore PA underscore actual and click data preview. Once you click on data preview, click on raw data. Once you click on raw data, now please see participants, here I'm going to drag and drop Bucharest, and here I'm going to drag VV010. Here once I click on tables, so here you can see data related to some company codes over here. Here we can see data related to some company codes. Now, so let me right click on this package, click new, click on the analytic privilege. So what is an analytic privilege? Analytic privilege is used to control what data you would like to access. Click on the analytic privilege. So once you click on the analytic privilege, let me give a name for this, ANP underscore company code 1000. Provide the label. Take the type as classic analytic privilege. So once you select classic analytic privilege and click finish, click next. Once I click next, let us go to the package S4 master data 009. Expand this package. So here we can select AN underscore PA underscore actual. Click add. So here is the analytic view. Here, so here you have the analytic view and click finish. So once you click finish, please see participants. Once you click finish, so here we can see associated attribute restrictions and restrictions for the selected attribute. Now what we are going to do, so what we're going to do here, so click on add. Now please see, I selected this analytic view. Once we select this analytic view, now here we need to click add. So once you click add, now here you can see the company code BUKRS. Click OK. Now here you can see the BUKRS. For this company code called BUKRS, click add. So please see, same thing I'm trying to do. So this is the company code, analytic view, attribute view, column BUKRS equal to which value. So let us click here. So which value we would like to restrict, company code 1000, and click OK. Okay, participants. So here we have company code 1000. What I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to associate this company code 1000 to an analytic privilege. So inside an analytic privilege, what I'm trying to do, I'm creating an analytic privilege wherein I'll say when you use this analytic privilege, we'll only able to access this company code 1000. Now this analytic privilege, I'm going to assign to a role. We're going to assign to a role. And this role will be assigned to the user. Please see. Let us go back. So what we are trying to do, now I'm trying to design an analytic privilege. Let us go back to HANA Studio. Click Save and Validate. and click Save and Activate. Select the request and click Finish. So all the participants okay until here, or you'd like me to explain again? All the participants okay? The next thing here is we need to create so the next thing that we need to do is we need to create a role. So to create a role, I'll close the content. I'll expand the security. So let us expand the security. Let us expand the security. So here we can see the role. Right click on the role, click new role. So once we click on new role, excuse me, sorry for that. So once you click on the new role, so here we can see system privilege, object privilege, analytic privilege, package privilege, and so on. Now, what package I would like to restrict to? This is the package S4 master data 009. So click on this plus icon, enter S4 master data 009, S4 master data 009. I'm just trying to find S4 master data 009. Please see participants. So here you can see there are two things. One is a root package and the other one is the package itself. What is the meaning of root package? When we select root package, it means that you have access to all the packages. So when you have access to all the packages, it's called as root package. Now when you only want a specific package, we select S4 master data 009. Click OK. Once you click OK, so here you can see the package. Once you see the package over here, click repo underscore read, edit, activate, and maintain. Read to read from the package, edit to edit from the package. Now, if you want to edit any objects, you use edit, activate. In order to activate objects inside the package, and maintain. Either you would like to read, edit, activate, maintain, we need to select these options. Click on the analytic privilege. Click on the plus icon. Excuse me. So in here, what we need to give? In here, we need to give ANP underscore company code underscore 1000. ANP underscore company code underscore 1000. So let us select this ANP company code underscore 1000. So here we can see S4 master data 009 underscore ANP company code underscore 1000 and click OK. So this is nothing but analytic privilege. Click on object privilege. So once you click on the object privilege, click on the plus icon. So once you click on the plus icon, so here you can see object privilege. Excuse me, participants. So here you can see the object privilege underscore sys underscore BIC. Underscore sys underscore BIC is the name of the schema. Select the schema, click OK, click the plus icon again, search for another schema underscore sys underscore BI, scroll to the bottom, underscore sys underscore BI, this I'm trying to search for this underscore sys underscore BI. I'm trying to search. 1 minute participants. So here we have underscore sys underscore BI and BIC. Underscore sys underscore BI and BIC, and click OK. Now once you click to underscore sys underscore BI and BIC, so here we can select and execute. So I'm trying to read data. So we require a select privilege and we require an execute privilege. And execute and select. So underscore sys underscore BIC to read all time related tables. And underscore sys underscore BIC is to request all the column views. Now click on the plus icon again. Now let me give this repo. So let us, in order to access the repository, we need to select repository underscore rest. So select repository underscore rest, click OK, give execute privilege. So here you have underscore sys underscore BI, sys underscore BIC, and here we're giving repository underscore rest as an execute privilege. And now coming to the system privilege. System privilege is used to control what access you would like to. System privilege is used to control what options you would like to give to the role. For example, I would like to give catalog underscore read, creating schema, for example. You would like to give data underscore admin. If you'd like to transport, export, import. So like this you can give the required system privileges. And finally, let us give the role name, jet sales underscore manager. Underscore Germany. So here we're giving the role name of the role, catalog read, create schema, data underscore admin and import. And finally, click deploy. Now the role has been created. Now you can see the role has been created over here. So once this is done, so what is the next thing that we need to do? So once this is done, now we need to assign this to a user. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new user. Click on new user. Once you click on new user, let us give the name for the user. Let us give the password. So let us click on granted roles. Provide the role name. Jet sales underscore manager underscore Germany. and click OK. So once you click OK, now what we need to do, now click on deploy. So once you click on deploy, now here I added the user called John. So once I add the user called John, now what we'll do, let us right click on the system, click add system with a different user, provide the username and password, and click finish. Provide the old password, and click OK, and click OK, and click finish. System got hung. So once you click OK, now here we can see the John user is logged into system. Now once I expand the content, so here you can see only one package called S4 master data 009. Expand. Now here we can see this analytic views. Now once I right click on this analytic view, click data preview. Once I click on data preview, now please see participants, when I click on raw data, now when I go to the company code 1000, so I can go to the company code. Now please see participants, so here you can see for the company code 1000. Now when I right click on this, click distinct values. So how many company codes data here we can see? Only for company code 1000. But if I go to the best user, expand the content, go to the package S4 master data 009, expand the analytic views. Let us right click on the package, click data preview, click on raw data, go to the company code 1000. So here you have, let us right click on this, click distinct values. Now here you can see there are different company codes like 1000, 3000, 2400, 2500, 6000 and so on. Okay participants? Okay all the participants? So my requirement is, we are getting different currencies from the source. So you're getting different currencies like INR, GBP, USD and so on. Now what is my requirement? My requirement is based on the user input. When user input, it needs to change the currency when the user is trying to input at the runtime. Now suppose say user input euros. So based on the user input, it needs to calculate exchange rates for all the source currencies and give the value based on the target currency. So how can we achieve this? Now, in SAP HANA, we have different currency related tables. First of all, we need to transfer these currency related tables from SAP to SAP HANA. So how can we transfer these currency related tables? Using data services. So first what I will do is, we need to transfer all the currency related tables from SAP to SAP HANA. So I log into data services. So let us log into data services. Click start, click all programs, click SAP Data Services 4.2 and click Data Services Workbench. Now once I click, now let us log into Data Services Workbench. The username is best and provide the password W capital welcome 123 and click log on. Now I'm logging into Data Services Workbench. Now we need to import tables based on the business requirement. So participants, how do we import tables using a data store to SAP Data Services repository? So the next thing that we need to do is import the repository. So double click on SAP system. Click on tables. Click on the second icon and let us enter the table TCURR. Yes, I'm trying to import few currency tables. Click finish. Click on the plus icon. TCURV. Again. TCURN. TCURX. TCURV. 1 minute. TCURM. TCURF. So these are a few of the currency tables that I'm trying to import to SAP HANA. So let us click save. So once you click save, so what is going to happen once you click save? It's going to import to repository. Click save. Expand SAP. Expand tables. I think we have few more tables. TCU. Few more tables I need to import. TCU. RW. TCURT. And click save. So once I click save, now I imported about 9 tables. So these are different tables. Now we need to transfer these tables from SAP to SAP HANA system. So what I'm going to do, right click on the project, click new, click on replication job. Let's give the name for the job, provide the description, and click finish. So once we click finish, select the required tables, drag and drop into the replication job, expand, select, and now here you have target data store. Click on this, select SAP HANA, click OK. The target owner is best. Finally, click on validate. Validation is successful. Click Close and click Execute and click Yes, and finally click Finish. Now once we transfer these tables, see, now these are the number of records it transferred to various tables from SAP system to HANA system. Now, what is the next step? The next step is to start the conversion. Let us go back to HANA Studio. What I'll do is I'll scroll to the top. Expand the system. Expand the catalog. Let us go to the best schema. Expand the schema. Right-click on tables. Expand the tables. Let us search for any table. Click on filter. Let me search for any table called TCURR. Click whole word and click OK. Let's select the table. Right-click on the table and open data preview. Now here we can see the output of the data preview. Now, so once this is done, what is the next step? Data is transferred. Close the catalog. Right-click on content. Click new. Click on the package. Provide the name for the package. Click OK. So once I click OK, expand the content. Let us go to the package CURR. Let us right click on the package. Click new. Click on, excuse me. So now let us click on this, or what we'll do is instead of again creating a new one, just I would like to copy paste any existing one. Let me use this AV underscore PA underscore actual. Let us right click on this, open data preview. Let us click on data preview. Click on data preview, raw data. Okay, this is working fine. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this. Click copy. Scroll to the bottom. Right click on the currency package. Click paste. Click OK. Click OK. Double click on this analytic view. Now let us click on validate and click on save and activate. Select the request and click finish. So once you click finish, now the data model is activated. Now please see participants. Now here when you go to the data foundation, when you click on this find icon, here you'll find a column called WAERS. WAERS. Or sorry, it's FRWAE. FRWAE. Now what is FRWAE? FRWAE is nothing but foreign currency. So I'm just trying to highlight this column. Why am I trying to highlight? Let us right click on the column. Please see participants. Click apply. Click show list of values. Please see. Do you find there are different currencies? USD, Japanese yen, British pounds, euros, and so on. So this is nothing but foreign currency. So what is my requirement, participants? I would like to see data, the incoming data, based on different currencies. So I'll go back. So here I can see data in different currencies. Now what I'm going to do is, excuse me. So here I'll select VV is 0. VV is 010. I'll click find. Find for BV010. Just try to find for VV010. VV010 is nothing but gross revenue. I'm trying to highlight this column. Select the column. Now please see, participant, this is nothing but gross revenue. Now here we are at the data foundation. Click on star join data foundation. Select this column VV010. Make this column as a measure. So how do you make it as a measure? Why are we supposed to make it as a measure? Amount and quantity related data. Click on semantics. Click on validate. Now here you can see this is a measure now. Click on star join. Select the measure. Please see, participants. Here you can see there is a property called a semantic type. Click on excuse me. Click on the semantic type. At the semantic type, let us select amount with currency code. And here you can see, once you click on this conversion, once you check this conversion, all the options are highlighted. Now what we need to do over here, so here, we need to give schema for currency conversion. What is the source currency? What is my target currency? Exchange type, conversion date, exchange rates, and so on. So here we need to give schema for currency conversion. Click on this icon. Once you click on this icon, so it is asking, now what do you mean by a schema for currency conversion? What does that mean? It means that all the currency related tables is stored in that particular schema. Please see, participants, it means that whatever the tables that we just replicated, all these tables are available in which schema? In a schema called best. Now please see, participants, do you see here the best schema? Or you can see, you can check out any other schema. So let us select this schema, the best schema. Click OK. Now here it is asking client for currency for conversion, whether you would like to use a cross client or a session client. So how do you know whether it is a session client or a class client? Please see, participants. Click on this. If you want to give a fixed client, you can give a fixed client over here. Just you need to type over here 800. Or if you want to give a session client, dynamically it can recognize. How it can recognize dynamically? This is already hard coded at the user level. So click OK. Source currency. So what is my source currency? From which column all the incoming sources are coming from? FRWAE. So I'll click on this. What we need to select? Select the column. What is the name of the column? FRWAE. From this is the column from where I'm getting all the source currencies. Click OK. Target currency. Again, click on this icon. Now what is the target currency? Target currency, I'm selecting this as input parameter. Why am I giving input parameter? Participants, I want to give input based on the user input. It needs to calculate exchange rate based on the user input. So how do I create this input parameter? Now where are all these source currencies? In which column? FRWAE. In here, this is the source. What we want to create input. What you want to input, for example, euro. When I enter euro, it will calculate the exchange rates based on the source and display them in one uniform currency. So here you're trying to display them in one uniform currency based on variable source currencies. Based on variable source currency. Okay, participants, is this okay? So we're trying to input currency. Once the user input currency, it is going to calculate exchange rates. For example, what is the exchange rate? Suppose say user enter INR. Let's say user enter INR. 1 INR is equal to 70 USD. It's going to calculate the exchange rate at the runtime of the user execution. So currency conversions are something very complex calculations. But even though for such a complex calculation, system calculates on demand. Please see participants, I'll go back. There are no input parameters. Cancel this. I'll even cancel this one. I'll come back to this screen again. Here we can see input parameters. Right click on the input parameter, click new, give the name IP underscore currency, provide the label. So once you provide the label, so here we can see semantic type. The semantic type is currency and data type, I'll take it as nvarchar. Length is 10 and click OK. So once I click OK, so here I created a input parameter called IP underscore currency. Now I'm going to use this. Let me select this again. Let me click semantic again. Click on amount with currency code. Click on conversion. Schema for conversion. I selected the best schema. Click OK. Client for currency conversion. Source currency. Source currency FRWAE. Click OK. Target currency based on input parameter. IP underscore currency. Click OK. Exchange type. Click on the exchange type. What exchange type would you like to use? I would like to use a standard translation at average rate. I'm using standard translation at average rate and click OK. Finally, click OK. So once you click OK, see participants, I enable VV010 with currency conversion. Now, let us click validate and click save and activate. Now what we do is, now this is the one. Let us right click on this. Okay, participants, I would like to do one more thing. How would I show difference between the original and the converted? In order to show the difference to participants, what I'm going to do is, I'll go back, click find for VV01, VV010, right click on this, click add to the output. So why am I taking the same column again, participants? Because I would like to show the difference to the participants. How the currency conversion, with currency conversion and without currency conversion. So click on semantics, click validate, click save and activate. This is _1 is without and VV010 is with. Let us click on data preview. Click on data preview. Now please see, participants, it is asking to enter the currency. So what currency I would like to take? For example, I'm entering USD. So what is my requirement over here? All the source currencies, whatever the source currencies that we have here, should be converted to target currency. What is that? USD. So I'll go back, enter USD, click OK. And now what we need to do, let us drag and drop FRWAE. Once we drag and drop FRWAE, click on table. Now please see, participants, here you can see there are different currencies over here. Now I'll drag and drop VV010. What is VV010? This is original currency. Now here you can see all this is original currency. Now what is going to happen? USD to USD will remain same. USD to USD will remain same because source and target is same. Now all the other should convert to USD. For that, I'll just drag and drop VV010. Now please see, participants, because the source and target is same, USD and USD, but all the other currencies should change. Please see, USD is same. Now Japanese yen converted to USD, British pounds converted to USD, euros converted to USD, Canadian dollar. So basically, when you click on show log, double click on generate SQL. Please see, participants, what it is showing you here, there is a placeholder. Now I'm giving the USD. The source in target is same. That's why it is showing USD to USD, but all the other currencies have been converted. Now let's say, for example, I'll take euros. So let me click refresh. Instead of USD, I'll take euro. Click OK. Now this time, see, participants, euro to euro is same, and now USD's got converted to euros. USD. So this is original, and this is converted. So let me show you the assignments for today's session. So if you go to the Dropbox, let us go to the assignments. Let us go to set 2. Let us go to assignments. Let us go to please see participants. Here you can see privileges. Double click on privilege. Here you can see double click on analytic privilege. So here you can see all the step-by-step process. It's about a 41-page document. I created a step-by-step process on how we have to use analytic privilege. Okay, participants. So here, participants, in here you have implementing currency conversion in a calculation view. Thank you all the participants to attend today's session. From the next session onwards, I'm going to take up a new topic